Hello everyone, Bernie here. I got a lot to show you today, and these hunts started on the 4th of July. I have a couple of short videos showing a couple of my finds on the 5th. However, I misplaced my camera and wasn't able to find it till just the other day. So after the first couple of short videos, there's just going to be some pictures that I took with my cell phone since I didn't have a camera available to me at the time, and then we'll do the wrap. Alright, without further ado, here they are. Hello everyone, Bernie here. I've gotten permission to hunt this house that's being refurbished. It's pretty old. I was out here the other day. I did not have my camera, but out there outside of this fence I found 2 silver dimes. I got a couple of pictures. Pretty crappy from my cellular, but today I don't have any silver, but I got a wheat. It's a 1917, only about 4 inches down. That's my oldest wheat harvest from this property. Hopefully I can find some more and find some silvers to go with it. Well, let's see what's next. Alright everybody, haven't had much luck so far on the inside of this fence line. A couple of wheat pennies I found, a 46 and a 51D, till I came to here. I'm on the other side of the porch from where I found that 1917, and right here I found my oldest wheat penny to date. My best harvest to this point. It is a 1910. Totally awesome. I can't see the back at all. It's all crested up, but the front is very easy to read. I'm going to snap a picture of it here in the field before I even clean it up. Alright, let's see what's next. So, here's the wrap of all that. Again, sorry about the bad pictures in the field, but that's all I had. My camera doesn't take video, and I wanted to get some record of what I was doing. Alright, let's start with the coins. Got so many pennies, I can't even lay them out. Coppers, zincs, 1 full row of nickels there, plus 2. Almost 4 full rows of dimes, lots and lots of quarters. That football field was polluted with quarters. Old knife found at the church. Adjustable hook. All these sports equipments, I believe they're belt clips. Quite a few of those found at the football field. A lock, 2 buttons, one with a crown, one with a flowery design, a couple of brass fittings, a little heart pendant with a yin and yang in it, just a big piece of lead. Not quite sure what that was. I thought it was a pocket watch, but no such luck. Looks like a piece of ornate, piece of maybe a gate, a belt buckle, some type of lever, another copper fitting, back end of a toy truck, probably hit by a lawnmower. Hot Wheels, 1982 Shelby Cobra. Looks like a hook off of a bag. Not sure what these triangles are, but they were pretty neat. Found them all close together. A jack. Now this toy truck, I found it at that house that was being refurbed. I picked it up and it fell apart. It was so brittle. It's a Tootsie toy. It's has some yellow on it. I looked it up. It's Ford sedan, yellow cab, made from 1923 to 1933. Really neat there. Tag off a dog collar from 1989. And a harmonica reed. That's a first for me. Fired bullet, found that in the baseball field. 3 casings, just an aluminum disc, some type of gear, and a toy sheriff's badge. It says George McKee on one side, has an American flag in the center. A hook, tassel from a rope tie, which is kind of neat. I actually found that near the sheriff's badge. Maybe somebody's out playing cowboys and Indians. Just a chunk of metal with a bolt through it. A lot of keys. I got 6 keys this time. 2 spoons, 1 large, 1 small. More of these electrical connectors. I got 3 of them plus 2 of the nuts that go with them. And then this is really neat. I got a lever action from a toy gun, from a toy rifle, and then a trigger, the revolver, and a cover from 4 different toy guns. Really neat. I don't think that I have parts of these in any of my other hunts because I only found this one where I've hunted before. And it was way far away from anything that I had. Well, that's all the junk. Let's go over here to the goodies. I got another bicentennial quarter that, again, my wife's hobby and mine cross over there. 1 Canadian and 2 mower food pennies. A 25-cent token. It's the size of a quarter, not as thick, but just says 25 on each side. Nice little Girl Scout pin. Back's missing, but it's in nice shape. Now that church that I went to, it was a garage tear out. There was a building in that lot. And under where the floor would be, I found this Indian. Took me a while to clean it as best as it is, but it's a 1902 and for my wheat harvest for the month, this one here is a little overdone, a little ripe. It's nothing but a green disc. You can still make out Lincoln a little bit on it, and maybe the wheat ears on the back. And then here's that 1910 that I had. That is awesome. My oldest wheat penny. Was my oldest to date until I found that Indian. And then we got a 1917. A 1918D. 1921 in really nice shape. A 26. And then we jump to a 1941. Have a couple of real weathered 1942s. A real bad 1945. 2 1946s. A 48. 1 1951D. 1953. 1955D and a 1955. A 1956. A 57. and also a first-year memorial of 59D. Now, at that old house, it was built in 1918. I did fairly well there. I got these 2 silvers. I'll show them to you in a moment. But the neatest one I have is a 1908 V-nickel. So cool. I never expected to find that. It's got decent detail in the front. There's not much on the left on the back. But you can there's still a little bit of the wreath and one side of the V that you can read. A 1949 nickel found there as well. And then first silver I found on the 4th of July was this 1957. No mint mark. Then a 1952 Denver. Very nice, very nice. And then after the first couple days of the month, I got sick and was down for about 2 weeks. And I decided to get back out again to the old hunted out park that I thought that I hunted out, and apparently I haven't yet. As you saw from the video, I found a quarter, 1951 Philadelphia, laying on the ground. The section of this park where I was hunting is a lot of shale, so nothing can really sink. That's why some of those wheat pennies are in rough shape. They've just been laying on the ground. And then I started hunting that area, and then I found a 1958 D dime. And then I come up with a war nickel. Not fooling me this time. This one come out the ground with some shine to it. And it's a 1944 Philadelphia. And then on my last hunt at the park, I come up with another war nickel, the 1942 Philadelphia. Also, I have my first. It's gold, baby. Gold! It's 3 pieces of a gold chain, and on the clasp here, you can't see it on the camera, but it's Italy, 10 karat. I'm on the board with gold. Alright, now that I got my camera back, hopefully I won't have such a long video next time for my next hunt. But, thank you all for watching. Happy hunting, and we'll see what's next.